Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans...
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near as...
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaard.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two Witchers?
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a...
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat. Remember Tretogor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap?
How can I forget? Learned some things. It's a male. Had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters. Fine.
I'm ready. No point.
Picked one out already.
Good. Meet you there. A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths.
Maybe.
Hear that? It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait. Take this.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around.
A witcher with a crossbow?
Stop talking. Got a Griffin. Watch out. could stand to improve some things.
For example?
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This...
I didn't know.
So, Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the...
Oh, no!
What?
Guess you've dropped your good uncle.
It was no act. I extend...
Could it be because it held the sword that killed?
Tja! A moralist!
Wouldn't ever be in you.
Tell me why you've...
Fulfilled my end of the bargain.
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time. Under my nose. Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But... Halt! We are not done. It's yours. This...
Go, go.
Everything's gonna be fine. Oh! Time I stepped out anything, I swear it.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No! it always sat there empty, this hut? That is, till the night afore the bat. So, I grabbed me pan for protection, see? But just
Fascinating story.
before dawn, another rode up to the hut. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never.
Never taken on a pan. You should wait here, just in case. A corpse. Explains the stench. His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. Nothing. Ah, the priceless frying pan. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
Found the pan, have you?
Here, you're frying.
Mine? But mine were black with soot.
Soot's just what the gentleman needed.
And
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice.
hang about. Try up a nice white fish for supper.
Soldier, soldier.
What did you say? Who taught you that?
Chetty.
Now listen carefully. You're never to sing that rhyme again. Never. And you're not to play with Chetty.
Kings do the fighting, but peasants do the dying.
Yeah. Something wrong.
Look around.
Who are they?
Patriots, drinking their 7th round for
Don't see any Nilfgaard.
They'll find enough. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Geralt.
What happened to the lilies?
Took them down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it.
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle.
Sadly, we cannot. Someone awaits you. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or to those on more...
Doubt I number among that group, far as I remember.
Well,
The kind one can...
I didn't.
Must have been a damn good... Not many things you'd give up your freedom for.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you'll...
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's
Yeah, I remember.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then...
nothing.
We'll talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that... Catherine, please shave the gentleman some...
What's wrong with my beard?
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In your...
Been on the road a while.
Tilt your head back, please.
And prepare to answer some questions.
General, I am not certain this is the...
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat. Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba Division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor.
Sure. Paperwork's got...
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown. Parents unknown. Age unknown.
We fought on opposing sides, true. Then we landed.
So that is how the... Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen.
I got out of Flotsam with Vernon Roach, commander of the Blue Stripes, and...
A murderer of non-humans. We know this gentleman well.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well.
The mighty had imprisoned Triss Marigold. Ought to know I care about her. And I tend...
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave and...
Nilfgaard recently started a war. Unprovoked.
The gentleman must sit still.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope.
I watched her get in the megascope, but ultimately freed her from the...
Well, national interest calls on one.
Well, that alliance has been dissolved.
So we heard. It's a good thing you did. I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the general to leave the room.
Shame. I might have given you some advice.
Feels more like I'm being ready.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat.
Black, black, or black.
We do not like. The gentleman will tell me once he has... This might come as news to the gentleman, but a towel wrapped around one's waist is not... for an audience. The gentleman will kindly dress. And they say, Chloe, does the outfit...
A studded doublet and a sword on my back.
Yes?
It's a saying.
No need. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North.
I'm I'm not some...
Please, that, sir, is how you might bow to a whore on a street corner. Not to... Please watch. Leg extended. Hand... The gen...
Gotta be kidding.
Not at all. Does the gentleman know the penalty for breaches of etiquette? I do not wish that upon him, so I will not let... Lacking fluidity. Come with me. The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch-magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect. Grimmy et art ketchup.
Ow! Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep do orde.
Veljen namen, vatkan favort. So many months at Foltest Court. Yet...
Know what they say. Can't teach an old wolf new tricks. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old...
Silence. My daughter Cyrilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The wild hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
Are you sure?
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to
I think anyone can be wrong.
I had forgotten how insolent. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire.
How many men in your army? So why me?
You know why. But
she trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it.
For reasons of state. Enough of this banter. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you...
Save your generosity for those whose home. I'll do it for Ciri.
Your motives do not Yennefer will tell you. This audience is finished. Take him to the source.
Did I not emphasize adequately that one must bow to the Emperor?
Relax. Nothing happened.
To the gentleman. I shall be punished.
How?
Please keep close and bother no one. Rather not breaches of etiquette for one day.
Calm yourself.
What? Do you know guess what? I'm Heribars, the second Prince of Helena.
Ratslieden enig es tun es sauer am neem.
Let hen es glue.
I have my eye on you, Lordling.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Yes, and transcribe. True authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants guild.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
How about that? She's grown up.
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
You haven't. Not a bit.
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
The Wild Hunt?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them. I know as much as you do. It must be about... As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it, really.
So where's Ciri been seen?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the
That's it? No past?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about... All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But they... Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently. It blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Kaer Trolde. Join me there once you've learned something.
One thing before we go.
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard...
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how...
Guess this means we need to split up again.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you...
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roam the wilderness... And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting. Yes? Yes, 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 yes.
I hate portals.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By
कौन जाके
returning my
इनको बना
things.
देना
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long. see you.
Till show evaj.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.